Hello everyone, thought I'd do a quick progress report on my Aether Gazer account. Now, I should say, while I am a part of the Creator Scan Partner Program, I kinda didn't play the game for 6 months, so making guides for me is going to be quite a bit harder than people who didn't stop playing. The only reason I really stopped playing is just because there was a lack of a PC port, like I mentioned in my my other videos for this game. Emulators aren't really that great for action gacha. For other stuff that's turn-based, you know, it doesn't require manual dexterity and high frame rates and minimal input lag. I just don't really like using emulators. That's why I've stopped playing a lot of the competitors to this game that also don't have a PC port. But this game works great on PC. It's still got some minor nuisances like the ones that I mentioned in the port review, but it also works on Steam Deck, and that's a bonus. I'm sure you know, you've heard of a lot of their competitors don't work well on the Steam Deck, so having this work just fine is actually a really big boon, just because you can use it on the go. I often go to the gas station and grab a hydration drink or some chips or something, and I just go and I just do my dailies over there, and I think that's really great. In any case, these are the characters I've been working on since I came back. I got this character twice when I wasn't expecting them, and now this is like my strongest character. I'm not really big into waifus and stuff. I like cool male characters. So, you know, there aren't that many male characters in this game, but she's actually really fun to play. She has a really cool dodge offset mechanic and like style switching, so right up my alley. I also got her, what do they call it in this game? I got her synergized, but I don't have her functor yet, so I'll have to wait on that. I got her synergized as well, just for the lightning team, and then I got Zenbo, who's probably my favorite character to play, but still got a ways to go on the optimization. I don't have enough of the reconstructors. So like I said, it might take a while before I'm able to really make any worthwhile guides for this, just because I didn't play for so long. This game is very free to play and dolphin friendly, so if you're worried about it being like the competitors where, you know, your dollar doesn't go that far if you're trying to catch up or just take advantage of a certain event, you don't have to worry about that here, especially with the double purchase bonuses. I also got a couple other characters here. I got her synergized too. So that's my lightning team. I got this character. You know, I like male characters. He seems pretty fun to play, but I haven't optimized him yet. I'm kind of working on everybody else at the moment. And that's basically it. I'm trying to get this character, because I'm not really into waifus, but I like wuxia. I like Chinese martial arts and stuff, so this is the kind of perfect character for me, but she's not currently in rotation, so I'm gonna have to wait until she's available again, but that's one of the characters I want on my wish list. This guy too. And then apparently he's like one of the, he's part of one of the meta teams, but he's not in rotation currently. Everybody else I just haven't really had much of a chance to get. So I'm kind of rotating through. I've been doing a bunch of these. This special banner here, I got Lingguang, I got S. Kagosuchi, I got S. Buzenbo, I got Sekhmet for Thoth. I already had Ying Zhao, and I don't have these three, so I'm kind of hoping to get them, but I don't know if I'll be able to in time. I got an extra functor for Shino as well, as you can see here. I'm not quite sure who to use it on. I might use it on her for a synergy bonus, but I don't know how relevant she's going to be. I already have hers. I was thinking about getting his, but I haven't really even played with him yet, so I'm not sure. Let's try to See how many equipment, how many level up things I have, and try him out. Yeah, he needs a bunch of stuff. Alright, so we're just gonna go through dailies right now. That's the extent of my progress. We're gonna go ahead and knock out the dailies. Alright. Let's see, what's the daily bonus today? Today is thunder damage. I don't know if my team is strong enough to do this, unfortunately. They might not be. Might be best to wait. We'll try one. We'll try one. Let's see if they can do it. She might be strong enough. They're still relatively weak. Alright, let's give it a shot. I guess I am strong enough. It's nice how they have a lot of incentives. Like, you really only need 2 teams for the most part to do like everything in the game, but this event dungeon really helps to keep like maybe off-meta characters more viable, just because you can use them for stuff like this. A lot of gacha games really fall prey to the meta. You know, you just don't really have a lot of opportunities to use characters you might like, just because they're not meta anymore. So it's actually really nice that they have things like this where you can use other characters. Yo, the triple S stylish finish. Nice. Yeah, this is definitely one of the characters I wanted. Kind of my adjacent. I like my tokusatsu style characters. Stylish melee has always been my thing.
よし、拙者なりに最善を尽くせたな。よらば切る。明鏡止水、全て終わらせるがみなぎる。この程度か。よし、拙者なりに最善を尽くせたな。
I've got a couple more of those. Hey, let's just go through this last one here, and then I'll wait until tomorrow to have more.
よらば切る。明鏡止水、全て終わらせるがみなぎる。受けてみろ。この程度か。バット。
Still getting really filtered by that L3 cursor mode. It's really screwing me over. I hope that they will budge on that a little bit, make it so you can map that to another button, because it definitely does. It does impair your gameplay a little bit sometimes. But I am on a third-party controller, so it is a little bit easier to push L3 on this compared to a first-party. In any case, we're gonna go through this now and use the physical team. So I normally don't like ranged characters, but this character is really fun because she can dodge offset, has basically no cooldowns. Even with a, you know, an unoptimized character like mine, I've only been back to the game for a few weeks. This game kind of had the same problem a lot of other action game instance gachas have, where, you know, the launch characters, like, weren't very interesting, but they got better at making the characters, you know, within the restrictions of the gameplay mechanics. And a lot of these new characters are very fun to play. And there's so many I still have left to unlock because, you know, I was gone for so long. So I'm pretty excited for what's coming in the future. I've already seen some tidbits from the people that play on the CN server.
バッチリ打ち合わせ通り頼みます。バッチリ期待に応えてみせます。すっごい好機到来です。さっさと退場してください。
you notice, this game doesn't have auto-clear currently, but what it has as an alternative is the ability to do 5 maps at once. So just picture, you know how some people would have like multiple instances open to farm stuff in like other games? That's basically what you can do here, but official. So I'm basically doing 5 runs at once, even though I'm only doing 1. Now, obviously the fatigue requirement goes up because of that, but it means that you can burn through an entire fatigue bar really fast. So dailies, for the most part in this game, are pretty minimalist and non-time consuming. I know some of you may be playing other gachas. I'm personally not right now, but I think that's one of the most attractive things about this game, besides that and the friendlier cash shop compared to the competitors, where, you know, you spend 30, 40, 50 bucks and you get really good value for your money. Also, it doesn't take too long to be on this game either, on a daily basis. You know, there are some people that have a lot of disposable income, so they like don't care. The cash shop might not be the best value. You know, the cash shop is a good value in this, but one thing that always holds people back from trying new gachas is, you know, how long are the dailies? Some people play 2, 3, 4 gachas a day, and you know, there's just not enough hours in the day to commit to another one, even if money is not an issue. Dailies take too long. It could mean that people won't even try your game because they have other games that they're playing that they're more invested in, either because of the time or money investment. On the other hand, you do get a lot of stamina in this game, and if you cash even a little bit, you're kind of just bombarded with extra stamina rewards. So you definitely could play this all day if you wanted, but just for like doing the dailies and getting the rewards, this game is very casual. You really only have to do the first couple objectives on a lot of the endgame modes, and all the rewards are really front-loaded in the first couple ones, so you don't have to worry about, you know, you haven't spent a lot of money or time on the game to get rewards. You actually can just get most of them with minimal amount of effort and investment. But the game is also fun, and the builds are considerably more fun in this compared to other games, so I definitely think it's worth it personally, but I know that can be kind of a deal breaker for some people as well. Feels like you have to invest a lot of time and money to even enjoy the game. That's definitely not the case here. Alright, I want to save a little bit for tomorrow's reset, so I guess I'll stop there. I've cleaned out most of the shop of relevant things that I need, but it's still going to take a while. I got all the reconstructors, I got all the warp materials. Let's go ahead and max those out. I've got a bunch of these still already, so I think I'll probably go for these, to be honest. Yeah, generally if an event shop is up, kind of like other instanced gacha games, you want to clean this out first, because this is going to have the most important stuff, and then you can use your fatigue elsewhere. There are a lot of story chapters, actually, so if you're returning to the game, or you're just starting, you might want to go through here and get a bunch of pull currency. As you can see, I cleared most of it, but I stopped around, I think chapter 14 is when I stopped. So I've still got a couple thousand pull currency in here to work through. But generally, I think you're going to have to balance between getting pull currency and then also maxing out the event shop. Now, I should mention one thing here. If you go to the event shop, I got a bunch more of those, but I'm not going to run through those on video right now. You'll see here, there's a buff event. So daily, there will be a buff for a certain element. So even if you're at the beginning of the game, you can probably come in here. I don't know when this unlocks, probably like level 30. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if it happens to be a buff that coincides with one of the teams that you have built, you can go in here and get these as well. These are daily sigils, so daily there'll be different ones, and these are used for a lot of the S-rank characters. So you want to make sure that you go in here. Even if you get junk ones, at least you can recycle them into the sigil currency, and then get the generic ones for your other characters. As you can see, we've got about a month left on this, so you definitely want to go in here and check every day, make sure if it's a buff that coincides with whatever you're currently using, then you can go in here. Like, you saw my lightning team is not particularly powerful, but they were able to clear that pretty easily with the buff. After that, you might want to balance around story, because story is going to give you pull currency, and we've got a lot of really great deals right now. Like, go ahead and show it. We've got Thoth, who's like one of the most fun and meta characters in the game currently. So whether you pull for meta or for fun, she kind of is both sides of the spectrum, which is pretty rare. There are some characters that are meta in some of the competing games that I've played, and I don't really like playing as them, but they're like such a big buff to your account that you have to get them. She's actually really fun to play. If you played any of the Bayonetta or Platinum action games before, you'll be right at home with like the dodge offset and stuff, so I was able to pick up this character pretty quick. And you also have the banner selector here, so there's a couple good characters here, like just use Espuzenbo. You can get Sekhmet for Thoth. Also right now they're giving out an S-rank selector, so if you get Thoth, you could just use the selector for Sekhmet and then get somebody else in here. Like got Espuzenbo, you've got Lingguang, Gongchen, and then Ying Zhao. So you can get those, and you'll have some pretty good support and melee characters as well. In any case, that's going to be it for now. I definitely would like to make some guides, but unfortunately, when you disappear from a game, you go out for milk and you don't come back for 6 months. It makes it a little bit difficult to make guides compared to people who got into this creator scan program and didn't stop playing. So I have a bit of catching up to do. I did max out most of this, and I bought the stuff in here to kind of catch up. And as you can see, I've got 2 good built teams right now, but I definitely need a little bit more to really get farther in the end game. So as I do that, I'll put up some more guides, and I'll also be updating with like pull videos. I'll be doing just casual gameplay like this, among other things as well. Thanks for watching, everybody.